Hey, hey. Hey, Sally. You can open up your mic if you want. Oh, great. This says Zoom is not optimized for your Mac. Lovely. Okay, we'll see how it goes. All right, everybody. Let's see. Okay. Let's see who is here. Just a few people so far. So, hey, Don and Quinn. Who else do we have? Elmer. Yay. Okay. Wow. Just a few of you. Okay. So we're recording. And you know what? I'm going to, Elizabeth, what's up? Happy to see you. All right. Here. Sally. Okay. Let me get back. Okay, you guys, I am new to Zoom. Okay, so forgive me in advance of what I do and what I don't do and what I know and don't know, because I've done one-on-one conversations with people on Zoom, but I have not yet done a group. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, Kathy. All right. And somebody who's an iPhone, I don't know who you are. Okay. Oh, look at this. I like these options. Okay, I can unmute people. So like this, Elizabeth, I think I'm unmuting you. I'm practicing. Okay. So there you are. Hey, how are you?
Good. I'm doing good. How are you?
Awesome. You look great. You're smiling. You're happy.
Yeah. Doing
Business
good.
business is picking up, right?
It is. I'm like more massive action. So
Awesome. Awesome. I know you're doing lots of different methods, not just Facebook, but other things too. So
yeah. And mindset is really helping so much.
awesome. It's like everything. It the how-tos are easy, right? It's when you get your mind right, the how-tos are even easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so are you listening to Earl?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll confess I missed some days out of the 30. I only have like 2 days left out of the 30 days.
Uh-huh.
I did miss some confession.
It's okay. I mean, I remember in the beginning I missed a day too, and then it started over
Yeah.
and it's good. So I've gone like 35 days now. In the last couple days I missed a couple and then I did one yesterday. So really only like have to do it for
Mm.
the 30, but you just keep going. Like you'll need a fix every once in a while. So go as long as you can because it will revolutionize how things go for you. So
It really is. It's really helping me a lot. Like, okay, I have been feeling really excited that all this good stuff's going to come to me,
mhm.
whereas before that was more of a stress and a pain point that, I don't have it yet, but now I don't have it yet, but for some reason I'm super excited, had trouble sleeping. Like I know that it's coming.
Yeah, you know what? I remember sending you that message on Facebook saying, 'cause, like, most people, I'm like, I recommend that you do this. And I remember sending the message to you saying, Elizabeth, you have to do this. This is not negotiable. You have to listen to Earl for 30 days and it will change things for you. And I can see it on you. Like you look different. Like you don't seem as stressed as you had been like 6 months ago.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So much better.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to move on. So I'm going to see if I know how to, let me see if I can figure out how to mute you. Okay. All right. So wait. Yes, I muted you. Awesome. Okay, Quinn, can I pull you up?
Sure.
Hey, Quinn, how are you?
I'm good. I'm actually in bed. I was injured on Wednesday, so
What
I've
happened?
been doing chiropractic, and today I started physical therapy, and so life is a learning experience.
It is. And you learned something very valuable too with the Earl Nightingale.
Yeah, I've learned several things. I keep having, I keep listening to him over and over, and I wanted to ask you, I have not written down my goal. I keep listening to him, but I haven't, I keep restarting. I haven't counted that I'm listening because I've written things on my card, but it's not right yet. And so my question is, once I write, so yours is a big goal. You've shared your goal with us.
Yeah, and I'll share it again, but like it didn't start out that way.
Okay, so
I changed mine
um,
partway through.
you changed it. So we change it every 30 days, or do we?
No, you just refine it when
No.
you feel like you need to refine it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just refine it as we need to as I need to, because I'll go to put something down and, you know, I'm thinking, well, that's not it, or that's too much, or that's not enough, or that's not. So I'm still having that issue.
I think for some people, and I think you're one of these people, that if you choose a money goal, it's not going to be as meaningful. But if
Right.
you choose an impact goal, okay, I just made something up. So if like an impact goal, like a goal that will have an impact on somebody else's life,
Okay.
what would that be? So for me, like, it was hard for me to pick a money goal, but I ended up picking one. But what was more important to me is like, I want to impact 1,000 lives. So for me, it was that. And some of those 1,000 lives are going to be you guys, you know, and other clients of Tom Challen's. And for other people, it's going to be through another business that I'm doing. So I don't know how it's all going to look. I just know that I'm committed to that happening. So for you, it might be a number of people you want to impact with your business.
Okay.
Okay, because you've gone through the adoption route. Yay, adoption! So, and like, we're similar in so many ways, and like, you have these goals. Like, you see people in network marketing, and they're having all this success, and they have these big financial goals, and they're getting to them, and you feel kind of stuck that you can't grow the business the way you want to because you're parenting, right? You're
Right.
in the care of these other humans, and sometimes it feels like, I don't want them to overhear me. Sometimes it feels like they get in the way, right, of your business goals. But really,
Right.
what God has put you on earth is that's first. The family is first, and the business is second. So that means that whatever goals you're setting for business have to take the back burner, because the success goal that you're focused on primarily is parenting.
Right. And, you know, Tom's mission, you know, priority living, that was what attracted me to him, because I thought, okay, you know, there has to be a priority, and you know, my family is my priority, and it always has been. So, yeah. Like my youngest daughter became engaged to a guy from, originally from Romania, but from the UK. And so then they came to us and said, you know, we have two choices. Either he has to go back to the UK for a year, and then I have to put in the paperwork, or, you know, we have to get married and do his immigration stuff. You know, we've done immigration 5 times, and it's a pain in the rear, and there's tons of red tape, and it's expensive, and blah, blah, blah. And so, you know, so she's been standoffish the last couple of years, but then she came to us and she needed us. And so, you know, we ended up having a wedding on Friday. I was injured on Wednesday. Yeah, this past Friday. And so, you know, all my goals and the things, you know, I have all these things outlined that I'm going to do, you know, and then just that's gone, because, you know, we did this very small wedding. She didn't want people to know. And so, you know, my other daughter and I, and the rest of her family still doesn't know yet. It's just so bizarre. But anyway, you just, you know, things like that come up. I won't say all the time, but I will say all the time, because it's just, I don't know, these kids. And just because they're grown, it doesn't mean that, I mean, oh my gosh. Anyway, yes. Yeah,
so like family. So
I just have to.
And you're going to pick a goal for business, and maybe you do have like a money goal, because maybe for like in the next 5 years, 10 years, you want to be in a certain place. So you have that goal. So it might be getting better at segmenting your day. Because I think if we all look at our days, there are times throughout the day that, you know what, we really could have been doing something. And like with a Facebook course, it's so much easier just to fit it in. Like I say, nooks and crannies. And every time I say nooks and crannies, I feel like my grandma, my grandma. But it really is that little bits of time that you could just, you know, I'm going to send a quick message, and that's how it fits in. All right. So thank you, Quinn, for sharing. And I'm going to,
thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right. I want to call on Kathy Zimmer. Kathy, are you there? Wait, hold on.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good.
But I don't see you. Are you doing video?
No, I just have that picture in place just in case, you know, when these things pop on, you want to look your best. So this is my cover.
Okay, there's no picture. I don't see a picture. I just see your name, but that's okay.
There's supposed to be like a scenic picture of a beachscape. There isn't? You can't see it?
No, I just see black and white. But I
Okay.
can see my screen. I don't know.
You know why I'm so glad, Sarah, you're doing the Zoom instead of the other platform?
Tell me why.
Because on Zoom for the recording, we can, like, say if we can only watch half of it at a time, we can it shows us how much we've watched, and the other one doesn't. It kind of, you have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, well, that's why I ended up re-recording the one from Webinar Jam, like the most recent one.
Right.
I re-recorded it from my own laptop so that you could fast forward and pause and rewind. And
Okay. I think I'm watching the first one you did. So yeah, so that's awesome. So
yeah, otherwise you have to stop and start all over again.
okay, good.
So tell me how the Facebook course is going for you so far, and are you making good connections? And
Yes, and I am, and I really appreciated when you and Kim took over for Tom on Saturday, and your professional script, because I am calling professionals currently, and so that's just another little skill arrow in my quiver of skills that I can pull out. So that was really nice to get that script.
Awesome. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool. Because I'm wearing a headset and apparently I'm not speaking into it, so I'm gonna.
You're coming through fine when you interviewed the other gals. Yeah, we could hear you just fine.
And I'm hoping that will be even better. Okay, how is this? Different? The same? Can you hear me?
It's a little clearer.
A little clearer. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. All right, very good. Okay, so, oh, look, there's a chat box. How do I get my video going, Deborah? Okay, Debbie Halbert. Okay, so to do your video, hover your mouse over the lower left part of your screen, and you should see a video camera icon with a line through it. And yeah. All right, good. Okay, so Kathy, so you liked the thing on Saturday?
Yes, loved it.
Okay, good. And the mindset thing we spent more time on compared to, there you are. We spent more time on that yesterday or Saturday, than we did on last Monday. So hopefully you understood that a little bit better.
Oh, it was perfect. It was like, that's what most people need, is that mindset thing, because that's what drives the proactive action. So yeah, absolutely. It was wonderful.
Okay, cool. So tell me, so now we're on Q&A number 4. Tell me how Facebook is going for you.
Facebook is going fine. I kind of took a detour and was doing the professionals thing. So I'm going to circle back and do more of that. So honestly, I've just been doing more of the professional dials.
Okay. All right. So, awesome. Thanks, Kathy.
Can you see my picture yet or no?
No. I just see black and white, but it did tell me when I was logging on that my Mac is not optimized for this version of Zoom, so it might just be me.
So it's on your end, okay?
Yeah, it could be.
Thanks,
I don't know. I see a couple people, but not everybody. Okay. All right, you're welcome. All right. So anybody else? I'm going to mute you, Kathy. Okay. Debbie Hallberg, do you want to say anything? Oh, I think your microphone is on. You can talk if you want.
Hi, Sarah.
Hey there. There you are.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. I sent 36 people a presentation today.
36?
Sorry.
Woo, woo.
Based on my.
You have to tip your camera up because I can only see the lower body. I can't see the whole thing.
Business cards. That's Angel.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Anyway, based on that.
Okay. All right. All right. Now you can tip it back down again because I just see your forehead now. There you go.
Based on the business cards. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So I worked hard today.
I can tell. That's awesome. Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, wait. Where are you, Debbie? I got to mute you. Okay. Who's Big Earl? Is that Heath? Oh, I know. That's all right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, oh, that's funny. Somebody's pretending to be Earl Nightingale. All right. Okay, so oh, that's kind of weird. All right, you guys. So you guys could. Am I on the middle part of your screens? Could somebody give me a thumbs up or something? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Okay. So the first Q&A webinar, we did some just like overview of the Facebook course, and I reviewed some things for you guys. The second Q&A webinar, we did the Facebook algorithm. And went through all of the changes in that. And the good news about the Facebook algorithm and the course that I created here with Facebook is that I didn't have to change anything. Okay, so a lot of people who've created different courses or different trainings had to go in and change things because the Facebook algorithm modified what they couldn't even do any longer what they were recommending people do. So I didn't have to change anything, so that's good. So all the videos that I have in the course are still good, they're solid, because I'm teaching you to build healthy conversations, right? Not to spam your wall, not to post links on your wall to your business. And thanks, Quinn. The other thing is that you got to be real careful with clickbaiting and link baiting and like baiting. And what that is, when you create a post on your wall and you ask a question, you say, comment below for to win a prize, or comment below for, whatever you think about this. Like when you do comment below, that picks up the Facebook little bots, and then they will tag your post and push you down further in the newsfeed. Okay, so don't say click below, don't say click like. If you say click like, if you like whatever, that's called like baiting. So you don't want to do like baiting either. So just let people like what they like. A couple times I've done, can I get an amen? And I get the responses, okay, because Facebook hasn't caught on to that. But you don't want to do, can I get an amen on every post you do, right? So just have some common sense. Okay, and then posting a link. You don't want to just post a link on your wall that says go here, to make $1 million. So just, Facebook is on to people, so don't do that kind of thing. But quickly about mindset. Last week, the third Q&A webinar was really powerful. And remember, we talked about subconscious mind and the conscious mind. So this was, like, if this is your brain, we're gonna say this is the conscious mind and this is the subconscious mind. Can you see this? Is that lighting any good?
It's good.
Thumbs up. You can see it. Wow. I can't even see it. Okay, so it's your brain. Okay, here's your body. You got your legs, your arms. Okay, B is for body. And you have thoughts that come into your conscious mind. This stuff, even though I spent most of the time talking about it last time, you have to get this stuff. Okay, so if you didn't get it last week on the last week's webinar number 3, go back and watch it. In fact, go back and watch it like 3 or 4 or 5 times, because every time I watch the training that I watched to be able to train you on it, I learned something new from it. And if you are part of Tom Challen's elite coaching group, go back and listen to the Saturday thing that I just did. So it's May 7th. So, oh yeah, it was Cinco de Mayo. So it was May 5th, 2018. Go back and listen to that. He had me, Kim had me speak on that elite coaching call because Tom was out of town. And so I ended up speaking on this topic of like why people don't have success and why they get stuck. And it is so important, because if you can get this concept right here, then you can go out and crush it. And it's happening to Elizabeth already. It's happening to Debbie, like Sally, it's starting to happen for people. So the more you listen to Earl Nightingale, the more you come up with a goal, you write down your goal, you review it several times a day. What you're doing is you're reprogramming your subconscious mind. So a really quick recap on the brain is that when you have a thought, it goes into your conscious mind, and your conscious mind will say, okay, I'm going to either believe what you say or I'm not going to believe what you say. I like it, I don't like it, whatever. And then you have your subconscious mind, and subconscious mind only believes what you tell it. So how do you get programmed to begin with? It starts when you're a baby, right? When you're a baby and you have all this input from adults and other influences in your life, the baby just believes whatever it's being told, because it doesn't have the ability to process and have the conscious mind to like think about things. This is your thinking mind, the conscious mind. So the baby doesn't have it. It all goes to subconscious. So if you hear things when you're a baby, like, we don't have any money. We never have money for this. We're not those kind of people. Money doesn't grow on trees. Close that front door. We're gonna let all the bought air out, you know, like the air conditioning, you know, like if you're super money tight and you live like in a more poverty mindset when you're a little kid, it's programmed into you. And so it is really deep in there. In order for you to change it, you have to change your subconscious programming. So let's say when you're born, you're a baby, you're getting this programming like an X, like XYZ, X programming. And that X programming goes in, X thoughts go into your subconscious mind. So that's X programming. So you have X, right? If I come in here and I give you a good idea, or somebody gives you a big idea, you get into your network marketing company, you're like, wait a minute, I can make $10,000, I can make $20,000, I can make $100,000 a year or more. That's awesome, that's amazing. So you have all this wishful thinking, like all this stuff that comes into your brain, like this is awesome, I got these great ideas. So it's a why idea that comes in. And then the more you reflect on it every day, it goes into your subconscious mind. Okay. So now your subconscious mind has the X and a Y programming. It gets scrambled up in your body, and then you're left with dealing with, do you remember what, somebody can unmute themselves and see if they can tell me the answer to this. You're filled with F, D, and A. Do you know what that is? Somebody unmute.
Fear, disappointment, anxiety?
Close. Fear, doubt, and anxiety. And it's swimming around in your body. So Elizabeth, I know that you dealt with this a ton. Sally, I know that you've dealt with this too. That you get these great ideas about what you can do with your business. And then people around you, like spouses, other family members, Elizabeth has dealt with this a lot, that say, why would you do something like this? Why are you in a company like this? Those things never work. And if you're continually listening to that and you're not listening to other people around you who've had success, then you're going to get stuck in the fear, doubt, and anxiety, and it will keep you back here in your comfort zone. So when you get an idea that sounds great, I can make all this money, and it's up here in your conscious mind, you're thinking, woohoo, this is fun, this is great. But the minute you start to take action and you start running up against a wall, you get stuck with the fear, doubt, and anxiety. So this is why it's super, super important to program your subconscious mind with healthier thoughts that you get from like listening to Earl Nightingale. And for any of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Earl Nightingale back in 1956 did this recording called The Strangest Secret. You can get it on YouTube for free. You can get it as an Audible download, 31-minute recording. And I dared everybody to take a 30-day challenge of Earl Nightingale, and you listen to it every single day. And if you miss a day, you start over and you listen to this. There's so many golden nuggets in here about reprogramming your brain. So you do that, you surround yourself with other people. And even if you don't have them right around you, like I like to say, like the people who are in 3D, like I'm in 2D right now, you don't see me in 3D, right? So you surround yourself, not just people in your environment, that people you can actually touch, but people on video or books or audio or things like that, that have gone before you. Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Earl Nightingale. Read good books and constantly fill your mind with that stuff. You will start to elevate yourself. So like Elizabeth was saying, things are changing for her and she's getting more results. I want to share something with you about how like it's even worked for me. So about a month ago, I started working with a new company, okay? Started promoting a new company. I'm not going to, it doesn't matter. The type of company doesn't matter. But I want to show you, where did I put that? I want to find that image for you. So I've been, let's see, shoot, sorry. There's a lot to minimize. Oh my goodness. Look at all these things I have open. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Am I sharing my screen? I want to find this thing for you guys. Hold on a second. So, I'm sorry. I just need to find it. Let me see if I can find it for you. Okay, here it is. Okay, so I started reprogramming my brain. And I started doing the Earl Nightingale thing. I joined a company about a month ago. And guess what? I'm doing reading my goal every day. I'll read you my goal again. My goal by December 31st, 2020 is by showing my kids what's possible. I am earning $30,000 per month by connecting 1,000 people with their purpose, vision, and goals through entrepreneurship. So guess what? This company has over 202,000 reps in it. And there's a sales contest going on right now. And I joined not even at the beginning of the contest. And now out of 202,000 people, I'm number 37 on the leaderboard as of today. So that's pretty cool. So I'm not saying this to brag at all. All I'm saying is that, look, this is something that if you can totally reprogram your brain. Okay. So let me go back to, I want to stop. Oh gosh, how do I get off the share? Can you guys see, can somebody unmute and say if you can see the screen?
Yeah, we can see the screen. We can see your leaderboard.
Yay, woohoo. Awesome. Okay, so here I am back. Okay, so I'm not showing you that to brag. It's not about, I'm not that kind of person. That's not what it's about. I just want to show you that after listening to Earl Nightingale for 30 days, reprogramming my brain, because I lived, in network marketing 7 or 8 years. Most of those years in fear and doubt, anxiety. Like, I've been where you are. I know what it's like when you're just like, how am I going to make this work? People around me are making it work. Why isn't it working for me? And when you start to reprogram your mind and you shift, you will see that it's possible. You stop competing with everybody else and you just compete with yourself. You reprogram your subconscious mind. You focus on your goal. Okay, so I've got my goal. You focus on your goal, you reflect on it several times a day, and you have a peaceful mind when you do it. You envision what life is like when you have achieved that goal. What things do you smell? Like, you get all your 5 senses in there. What are you tasting that day? Are you having a chocolate croissant? What are you having? A nice yummy shake? Or is it like an umbrella drink, on the beach in Tahiti? That's what I want to be doing. And are you talking to people on your team? Who have you influenced by that time? What kind of an impact have you had? And you think about that and how good it feels to be there. And you do this every day, multiple times a day. And things will start to shift in your body. Your subconscious mind right here, all it knows is, like, for me, all it knows is that I'm making $30,000 per month. I've connected over 1,000 people with their purpose, vision, and goals through entrepreneurship. It's working. It's having a ripple effect, and they're having an impact on people, and they're having an impact on people, and it goes on and on and on. And it's the same for you guys, okay? So when you get this right, there's no stopping you. There's totally no stopping. You guys should all have giant smiles on your faces right now, okay? This is big. This is really, really big. Come on, Debbie Hallberg. Where's that smile? All right. Elizabeth is smiling. Sally's smiling. All right. Awesome. So you guys, it's all there for you. You can be on the leaderboard in your company. You can do it like next month, okay? Or in 6 months, whatever. If next month freaks you out, like, I didn't even know that I was on the leaderboard until my sponsor messaged me and he said, oh, by the way, and showed me this. Yesterday I was number 52 and today I'm number 37. So it's like, that was really, really cool. So I'm like, I didn't even know I was on the leaderboard. Like, I just started in this company. How could I possibly be on the leaderboard? So it works. It totally works. All right. So something else I want to tell you. Okay. With law of attraction, you guys know tuning forks, right? All right. I'm going to erase this. My not very stable board. Okay. So some of you might already know this analogy already, but this is true, and you can go research it. It's there in the science and the data, if you want to spend your time going to research it. But I think I have another pen. Okay, so let's say on one corner of a room you have a bunch of tuning forks, okay? And I'm going to make one of them blue. You can see this, right? Okay. And then on the other side of the room, I have another blue tuning fork. And let's say this blue one is buried in a whole bunch of other tuning forks. Okay. If I'm on the one side of the room and if I ping the one tuning fork, if I like ping it, and it starts to vibrate, guess what? On the other side of the room with all the other tuning forks, the only one that vibrates is the one that has the same frequency of this one on the other side of the room. Isn't that cool? So this means, like with law of attraction, you will attract to you what you're putting out there in life. So if you're vibrating at a level of fear, doubt, anxiety, and stress, and like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? And nobody's returning my calls, and everybody says no, so many people say, is this a pyramid? And other people say, I don't have money, because you're vibrating at that level. And if you're sitting there thinking, oh, they're not going to have money, then guess what? They're not going to have money, because you're vibrating at the blue, I don't have money. So the people you're attracting are the blue, I don't have money people. Does that make sense? Making sense? Okay. All right. So if you want to start attracting people who have money, then you've got to elevate yourself. So how do you elevate yourself? Goal card, right? Earl Nightingale, Stranger's Secret. Surrounding yourself with other high income earners or people who are other success-minded people. Another person to follow is Tom Bilyeu. Oh my gosh, this guy is amazing. Have you guys heard of him, Tom Bilyeu? I'm going to type his name in the chat box, okay? Tom something like that, okay? Bilyeu or Yeau. You can look him up on YouTube, and he has a channel called Inside Quest. So that's like, it's a mindset thing, like inside your brain. It's like a quest to find your inner success person, okay? And he does these amazing interviews. He did an interview with Tony Robbins. He did an interview with other professional athletes, with like Navy SEAL guys, with CEOs of companies. He owns a company called Quest Nutrition, and they have nutrition bars. So you might have seen Quest bars in some stores. But Tom Bilyeu does these amazing interviews. He doesn't always have a clean tongue. He swears a lot, but the content is really good. So if you need a good mindset thing, go look up his Inside Quest channel on YouTube, okay, Tom Bilyeu. So let's see. All right, anybody have any questions about this so far? Tara, hey Tara. I believe I listened to an interview with him on the Tony Robbins podcast. Yeah, you know what? The first time I got exposed to Tom Bilyeu is when he interviewed Tony Robbins. I was researching Tony Robbins and came across this guy. I'm like, who's this guy, and how did he get an interview with Tony Robbins? So what I also encourage you guys to do is start listening to people who've made a big success of themselves in whatever area their specialty is, and figure out how it is that they got to that place. Okay, look for clues. There was a great interview that I just saw yesterday with Kevin Hart, the comedian, short guy, and Kevin Hart and, oh shoot, now I forgot the name of the guy who interviewed him. It's like an hour and a half long interview. And he talked about his whole success journey. And even though he's in the acting and comedy world, there are so many great tidbits. You just figure stuff out. Like if you come into a roadblock, that's not the time to quit. Like how bad do you want your goal? Do you want it bad enough to figure it out? You just figure it out. Like I know Elizabeth, she's like pulling her hair out sometimes, and she's like, I'm going to figure it out. I don't care. I'm going to figure it out. Like you just stick with it, and you ask questions. You go to people who've done it before, and you just make it work. Stop with excuses, and you just power ahead. Okay. I'm looking in the chat box. Sorry. Any questions, you guys? Nobody? Come on. You have to unmute yourself if you have a question. Hey, Genevieve.
Don't forget, you said you were going to mention tonight my post.
Yes. Okay, I will go do that. Okay. Awesome. Okay, you guys might also know the quote from Zig Ziglar, and that is your attitude will determine your altitude. Okay. So think about that. You want to have an attitude of gratitude. Most of you guys are pretty good about that. When you're grateful for something, you're more likely to vibrate higher, like with the the tuning forks and stuff like that. So think about that. All right, what else do I want to say? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about fan pages. So I'm going to, can you mute yourself? Elizabeth, I can't find you to mute you. Oh, I think you did. Because I can't hear you. Okay. All right. I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to go to Elizabeth's thing. Let me go back here. Oh, how do I move this, you guys? Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to go into Facebook. And Elizabeth wanted me to take a look at one of her posts. And actually, I've seen that post before, Elizabeth, and it's a good one. Elizabeth. All right, so she had this thing about this. Yeah, you did a video. Okay, good. All right, where is it? This one, okay. So, okay, sheep need a shepherd. Who is your shepherd? How many shepherds do you have? One for finances, fitness, your faith, and are you seeing progress? Are you getting to where you want to go? Do you even know where you want to go? Maybe start there. Take some time to sit down with pen and paper and think about these questions. Write down your answers, make a game plan. Start with the who you want to follow, then do a review. Okay. And if you would like some assistance with more questions to answer for yourself, I would love to help. Okay. I'm not sure if I would go that way with this video. You can come back on and you can unmute yourself if you want.
Okay.
Because I think part of the point of this experiment, okay, for everybody else who's just listening or seeing this for the first time, it's good. You can go to Elizabeth's wall and look at it. They did this experiment with this girl, and all these other people were kind of in on the prank. It's not a prank, but it's a study. It's an experiment. That every time they heard a bell, right, they would stand up. Was it a bell or a sound or something like that?
Yep.
Yep. And every time they heard the bell, they'd stand up. And so she wasn't doing it because she didn't get the clue. And then so many people came in that and were, I forgot how it worked. Like if she started or she came in last, whatever. But anyway, she saw all the people standing up every time the bell went off. So eventually she just stood up. And then everybody leaves the room. She's the last one there. And somebody new comes in. And every time the bell goes off, she's still standing up because she was programmed. She was conditioned. But I think the point of this video is, are you just following people blindly and doing what the crowd is doing? Because you don't want to do that. Like the better, I think a different message where you might get a better response is, are you following the crowd? Or are you kind of following your own path and going after your own goals? That's, I think, where I might go with it, but that's just me.
Yeah, no, that's good. I felt like I could have made it better, and I probably was trying to twist it to make it to be like how I wanted it to be. So yeah.
I think what if you want to have that message of, if you want assistance with more questions to find your goal and find the people to follow, you might have a different angle of like putting a Tony Robbins quote up there, who's like a really good leader, and say, here's a great leader. He leads by example. He's passionate about what he does. Because I think the whole thing is to model after people who've gone before you, right? And Tony Robbins is he's the one who says it. So you could use his quote about modeling after those who've gone before you and have achieved what you want to achieve. So you could go that, I think I would go that way if that's where you want to go with your description.
Yeah, sorry, kid just jumped in right now, but I'll be able to re-listen to that. And
yeah, so I would just say this video, I think, is more of an example of how people just blindly do whatever other people are doing.
I didn't get like any likes or any comments, nothing from that post.
Yeah, because I think it's really doing the opposite of what you wanted to do with your description.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I can talk to you more about that later. Okay. All right, good. Okay, anybody else have other questions you want to ask? I'm going to come back to Zoom. How do I get back? See, I'm so new with Zoom. Oh, I know what I want to do before I go back. I promised another person on here to go over Facebook fan pages and how to start a new page. You guys, another way to get more engagement, every once in a while, change your cover photo and you'll get more likes and comments, and then you can have more people to talk to, okay? Or change your profile photo and do that. Also, if you have a blog or a YouTube channel where you're starting to get people to go there, then what you can do is do the quotes and put them on Canva. You know, go to canva.com and create your own quote like I did with this one this morning. And I put my blog on there because I'm going to start doing more blog posts because now I'm in this other company and I'm going to start posting more things of value. I'm not spamming about my company, but I'm going to post things of value that the people who I want to attract would be interested in. So by doing posts like this, I'm in a subtle way promoting my blog, which will attract more people to my business. So if you guys have a blog, you can do things like that with your Canva, with the canva.com tool. And remember, in the training, I did a little like 5-minute training on how to do Canva. But Canva basically is a place where you can create your own photo memes. So they had this background there, and I just went in and added the words. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. So if you want to create a business fan page or a business page or Facebook fan page, what you're going to do is go to you can either go from your personal profile or you could go from the home page, but you go to the arrow on the upper right part of your Facebook screen. Okay. And you can go right here and you scroll down to where it says create page. So, oh wow, they even made this new. All right, so here's the thing about the Facebook fan page and how to use it. So from you guys in the course, the way I would use a Facebook fan page is a place where you can talk about your products and your company, but you send people there after they've done a presentation with you. Okay, so you've already sent them information. They already know the name of your company. They already know about your products. And let's say they're not ready to sign up with you yet. So you want to keep them kind of in the loop about what's going on. So let's say they say, you know what, I like the products, but it's not really the time for me right now. So you're like, you know what, no problem. You know what, I want you, it's okay. I want you just to go over to my business page. Don't call it a fan page, because if people aren't really familiar with how Facebook works, they're going to be like, fan page? What's just say, I want you to go over to my Facebook business page and click like, and I'll give you the link right now. I'll send it to you in a Facebook chat. You send them the link to it, and then you have them go like the page and say, you can go there and get updates. I'm going to put tips in there. I'm going to put some articles and things that will talk about how you can, like if you're in health and wellness, how to improve your health and things that you might really be interested in or looking for. Okay. And so they'll go over and they'll like it. And then when you post on your business page, 1 or 2 out of every 10 posts would be about your company or your products. So on your personal page, I always say, don't promote your company's name and don't promote your company product names on your personal page. Leave that for your business page. Okay, but even then, you're not going to do all your posts about your products or your business. You only do 1 or 2 out of 10. Everything else is for value and creating curiosity. Okay, all right. So you clicked on, you did the drop down arrow, and then you clicked on create a page. You're going to pick business or brand or community or public figure. There are 2 ways you can go about this. You can brand yourself, which is always a good thing to do. So I do have a fan page that is Sarah Bailey. But then you can also do one that's more geared towards your company or your niche. So when people do a search on Facebook, they might, like one of my pages is, let me go back. One of my pages is Healthy Body, Healthy Mind. Okay.
and don't even, you can go here and like it if you want, but I don't post here very much because this is not the direction I'm going to go now. But that's one of them. I have Meet Sarah Bailey is another one. I have, that's probably where I'm going to spend more of my time. But let's say somebody's on Facebook and they're doing a search for things about a healthy body. Well, this is going to appear in the drop-down box. Okay, so if I was to type in healthy, see, it's starting to type in health, and healthy body, healthy mind is right there. There's healthy honeybee. There are all these other things about health. Okay, so you could do your title of your page based on your niche. Or you could do it based on your name. So let's see. What am I going to do? Anybody have an idea? Okay, I'm going to do public figure. Click on Get Started. So, Dawn, for you, I would probably pick public figure. Okay, so you're going to name your page. So you got to come up with a page. And I'm going to do, I had a good one earlier, and now I'm drawing a blank. Sarah Bailey. All right, home business coach. Somebody might be doing a search for my name, or they might do a search for home business coach, okay? Add a category, let's see. This is, this is brand new, like this week, brand new. I'm just gonna click continue right now and see what happens. Wait, no, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do entrepreneur. Yeah, let's see what happens. Wait. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try this. Internet marketing. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So page name, Sarah Bailey, internet marketing, and the reason I'm doing it this way is just because of the keywords. I want my name as a keyword, and I want internet marketing as a keyword. And then how might people find me is by this keyword, entrepreneur, okay? Because people search for home business stuff all the time, for entrepreneur things, so I'm gonna do that. All right, so then it's telling me that I can go in and I can add a profile photo. So again, the profile photo is the same here as it is for your personal page. You want a clear picture, something professional. You don't want a bunch of junk in the background. You don't want to have like your kitchen cabinets or like dirty dishes. You don't want any of that stuff in your background. You want it to be like a nice, either a blank wall, or maybe you're outside now that it's spring, you might get some pretty bushes or flowers or something like that, or have somebody take a professional photo of you, okay? But I'm gonna skip this for now. Wait, I could upload one really quick. Let's see. Gosh, now you guys are gonna see everything in my files. That's all right. Okay, professional photos. All right, let's just do this one. No file chosen. That's interesting. All right, well, we're just gonna skip it for now. Upload a cover photo. I'm gonna skip that for now, but you can go to Facebook cover photos. You can do a Google search on Facebook cover photos and get it. Oh, it did work, okay. All right, you can invite friends, okay, to come like your page, so you can do that. You can also publish your first post. All these things are gonna come up for you, and you get to just, it's kind of paint by numbers. So whatever shows up, you just do it. Okay. What am I going to say? I don't want to write my first post yet because I don't want to waste time doing this, but I want to just tell you guys kind of some things that we're going to do. Let's see. You know what I'm just going to do? Your attitude will determine your altitude. And then that is by the famous Zig Ziglar. Okay, so I'm going to publish it. All right, so now I have my first post. All right, so I can invite people here. I can create posts. I can do a call to action. You can promote some posts. You can pay like $5 to have your post show up higher in the newsfeed. With the Facebook algorithm, they want to see posts of engagement. So you're asking your audience questions. You are trying to engage them. Okay, just like you do on your personal page. And there is a place, let's see, you can also look at, once you get going, you can start looking at insights on your page. and what kind of reach you have, like how many page views you get, previews, how many actions on the page, are people liking it, are they taking action, how much engagement you're getting. It's really cool. Okay, all the things that you can get. Up here, you'll see your notifications when somebody likes or comments. On your inbox, okay, this is something that you want to know about. With your inbox, your messages will show up over here, like a brief, little summary of them, and then they show up really big in the center part. But Facebook, when it comes to fan pages, business pages, they pay attention to how long it takes you to respond to a message. So if you have unopened messages or unread messages in there, then if it takes you 3 days to respond, that's going to look really bad. Okay, Facebook will reward you when you are responding right away. You're responding immediately. Okay, but like I said before, I would just use this in regards to this course. I would use this just to send people to when they've looked at your information already and you want to have a place for them to go to. You don't want to let go of them yet. Okay, you could use email marketing with them and like put them on your email list and then just send them emails once in a while. But for the scope of this course, this is not like a fan page domination training that I'm doing for you right now. And this is just a real basic, how you stay in touch with them, keep adding value. It's just that the difference between your business page and your personal page is that on your business page, you can actually put your company name and your product names there. And oh, look, you can send messages now. It used to be that you couldn't even message people. But there's something else. Let me see if I can get it from here that I want to show you. There's a place where you can write an about section, and now that they've changed things around, I'm missing it. Julie Vance, if you know where they moved it, let me know. Okay, so you can write like an about section for your page. All right, and let's see what else we have. Settings, sorry, I should have looked at this right before this call. Oh, yes, totally forgot. Okay. For those of you, if you're doing any Facebook ads on your page, if you come in here into settings, you can go through this because you can definitely make some adjustments. You can have certain words that if people type that word on your page, then their post will not be allowed to be posted. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to like profanity filter. I'm going to put it on medium. Save changes. So if people are putting a bunch of swear words on your wall, well, I don't know why they would be, but if they were, but I'm not seeing it right now. But you can definitely make adjustments in here. So comment ranking. Some pages they'll put the most recent comment at the top. Okay, you can do that, or the most popular comment at the top of the post. Okay, so see most relevant comments by default, like the most likes, the comments that get the most likes and replies to, you could have that show up at the top. Okay, so just take some time and go through here. Okay, there's also a setting on your page where you can add a video. So this is my other page, like watch video. So people can click here and go watch a video about the company that I'm promoting or company you're promoting, and you can have them go to a landing page. Okay, so here about Sarah Bailey, why follow Sarah Bailey? So this is my why, my about me section. So I did this in January, but since then I've also switched companies, so I'll probably go back and edit my story. Okay, but you guys can create your own story about why people should follow you on your page. Okay, all right. That's it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go actually back into our social media recruiting group and see if there are other questions in here. Anybody? Okay. Did you guys have questions? Anybody want me to review a page? You can come back on live if you want to unmute yourself.
Sarah, this is Quinn. I put a question in the chat.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can get back to it. I don't know how to get off the screen share. Oh, stop share. There we go. Okay, Tara, I just answered your question. Okay. Yours is, I'm not, wait, where's your question? Do we have a link on our personal page? Oh, yeah. Okay. So you can do that. You can put a link on your personal page to your business page, and you do that in your work section. Okay. Or your intro section. So let's see. I'm going to go back. I'll do the screen share again. Sorry, this is new to me. All right. I love that picture of you, Quinn, by the way. That's a great picture.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay. So on mine. Okay. Okay. So see over here on my screen, on my intro, home-based business coach at Sarah Bailey. So if somebody was to click on this, it goes to my primary fan page. Okay. So that was from my personal page.
So,
And so
my concern was, since it's my name also, and I've had it for a while, and I don't just post about my business, but I do. But if you know, if I was trying to be discreet and someone wanted to, you know, come and check me out and do investigations, then they would just click on that.
I know. You know what?
It wouldn't
It's okay.
take them very long. So, but I didn't. You
It's
know,
okay.
Anyway.
It's okay, because it's not that you're putting owner, president, CEO at Quinn at the name of your company.
Right.
Okay. So
Okay.
even if I click on this, oh,
see, I've got to change that banner.
yeah,
But
I would
mean,
change your cover photo. Yep.
Yeah, but it's been there for a while, you know, so I'm
Yeah.
slowly changing things.
Yeah. Okay. So I would change that, but then if they scroll down, they're going to see a product name once in a while. See, this is good. You know, organic food, you're doing that. This isn't even your company. So you're doing
No.
other things besides. So they would see it there, but it's okay. Because if you're just doing it once or twice out of 10 posts and you're doing value on all your other posts, you'll be good.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And if you want to attract more, this is for everybody. If you want to attract more entrepreneur type, then put entrepreneurial type quotes in here, and maybe some snippets that you learn from. I keep going back to Tony Robbins because I just love the guy. But like, you do quotes from him or somebody else, or even like if you guys see some quotes like on Google Images, like if you go to like I'll do this. Like I'm going to put Tony Robbins quotes. Okay, there's so many Tony Robbins quotes here. So I could put one of these on my business page, but in the description, I would write something. I would put in a couple sentences of something inspirational or ask the audience a question. And I want you guys, please don't use my current business page as an example for all the things to post or not post, because I have not really paid much attention to it at all. Like in the past year, I've not done much with it, but now that I'm finally doing something again, like over the past month, things will start to change, but they're just not yet. So don't follow my current example. I have to say that. Okay. All right. Stop the share. Oh, okay. Good question, Debbie. What's the difference between a group and a page? A group is where, like in our social media recruiting group, multiple people can post and comment and all that stuff. A fan page, only the administrator of the page can post on the page. Okay, that administrator has complete control over that. Okay, so I could even go show you, like Tom Challen, he has this, I'll show you, Priority Networker. Uh-oh, darn it, sorry. I'll get it. Okay, I'll show you. Priority Networker. There's a page and there's a group. So public figure, 31,000 people like this. This is Tom's page. And so only he can post here, or whoever he makes an administrator. So Kim is probably administrator and Stephen is probably an administrator on this page. Okay, so see, all the posts are by Priority Networker. But if I go to Priority Networker, the group, then you'll see that multiple people can post. So you'll see Priority Living posting. They're doing most of it. Dana Christensen posted. I did a post in there. So multiple people can post. Okay. All right.
And on a page, people can comment to your post.
Yes,
they just
can
can't make their
comment.
own post, right?
They can't do their own post, right? Okay. All right. Do you have a link? Okay, that was you.
I have a question. If
Yeah, go ahead, Sally.
Sometimes when I find a quote I really like even if it's inspirational, I wonder, should I put it on my business page and my personal page?
Sure.
That's what people won't sort of, okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. And sometimes if you guys want to attract more attention to your business page, you could do the inspirational quote on your business page and then share it to your personal page. And then when people look at your personal page, they're going to see that there is this shared thing from your original fan page, and they're going to click on that, like, what is that about? So they'll click there. The only thing though, you guys, anytime you share something, you're not going to get as many likes and comments as if it's your own original content.
Right, but if it's from myself, I made it originally, then I created
Yes,
it.
but you'll still get fewer likes than if you just do the quote on the one page and then do it again on your personal page.
Oh, okay.
But if you're trying to drive more traffic to your business page, then yeah, share it from your business page. Yep.
You could do it once in a while, I guess. And
Yeah,
do it
sure.
once in a while,
Yep.
okay. And so when you said send the link, if you wanted to let people know about your business page to go over there and have a look, I've been doing that, but I've just been typing the name of the business page in the message. I haven't been.
You can do that. I'll show
matter.
you. I'll show you how to do that.
Share
Okay. Let me go back
from
here.
business.
Okay. So let's see. Like if you want to get somebody to your, okay, yours is Get Healthy, right? Get Healthy, Stay Healthy with Sally.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want people to come here, what I would do is I would go up to the top bar, just copy it like this,
Okay.
and Control C or Command C, and then copy and paste that right into the messenger.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
And then it takes less time because you don't have
Yeah.
to type it out.
right. Okay. And at least they both work, I guess. I just wonder how hard it is for people, but they must just start typing Get Healthy, Stay Healthy, and it comes up when I.
Yes, they would. So yeah.
Okay.
And they'll see it in your newsfeed. But the whole thing, you guys, like, I don't want anybody to feel like you have to do a fan page, because you don't. Like, you
Right.
can create a 6-figure income just from your personal page. Like, and really, what Facebook really wants with their new algorithm is they just want to see more engagement. And business pages are getting less priority now than personal pages, because they want it to be more of a community and social sharing instead of business. And for business to get promoted in the newsfeed, they want businesses to pay up and pay for Facebook ads.
Right. Okay.
Tara, can I ask a quick question too?
Sure. Who's this?
Tara.
Hi, Tara.
Hi.
Wait, let me come back.
So if I'm having trouble finding time to make posts on my fan page, should I just delete it and then maybe send a message to all the people that have already liked it to let them know something, or do I just let them go?
Wait, can you rephrase that? So on your business page.
Yeah, there's like 150 or maybe 180 people that are already following it.
Yeah.
And it was random because it's public. They're just randomly liking it, seeing it, in searches. Do I need to send them a message to maybe connect with them before I delete it, or just delete it and forget about it?
You're going to delete the whole page?
Maybe. I want to focus more on my personal page and make at least 3 posts a day.
Okay. But do you think you might use the business page once in a while to send people to for more information? Like, do you want to post about your company at all or not?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So if I would like to post about company, it should only be in a fan page. So keep it for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But just don't make, like I was saying, don't make all your posts on the fan page about business.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
I have a question.
All right. Who's that?
Monica.
Monica.
I'll start my video.
Okay.
My question is about, shoot, I just forgot what I was even going to ask. I'll remember it and come back to you.
Was it about fan page? Was it about mindset?
Oh,
Was it
yes,
about-
now I know. Have you ever used something like Hootsuite or like a social media marketing platform to post all your posts? So go in once a month and put all the posts in, or is that a bad idea, good idea?
Yeah, I personally, I don't like it. Do you need to take that?
No, I'm going to make it go away.
Okay, good. All right. So personally, I don't like that because it just means that somebody was pre-planning everything and they're not really present like right now. Like social media is so much about what's happening right here, right now. And when we see posts that are by Hootsuite or Social Oomph or those other ones, and we know that somebody decided to do that a while ago. But what I do instead, and you can do whatever you want. If you want to do it, fine, you can do it. But what I do is on my phone, I'll see if you can see this 1 second. Let's see. So I did this, which I don't even know if anybody can see this, but it says Facebook posts on the top. So my notes section on my phone, I create one for Facebook posts. And so like sometimes I'll think about something like, oh my gosh, that would make a great Facebook post, but it's like 10 in the morning, which I know is a really bad time for me. I get very little engagement if I post at 10 in the morning. So I'll type it into my notes section of my phone. And then later when the time is right, then I'll go back and I'll grab that post and I'll copy it and paste it and then put it on my page then. And that way I don't have to think about it. So there are times when I'll think of 4 or 5 different posts and I put it in my notes section on my phone or on my computer and then just copy and paste them later when the timing is better. So personally, that's just my own personal preference, but you can do whatever works for you.
Gotcha. Well, I have been trying to use it, and I only set up like a week's posts at a time because you're right, things change and whatever. And I can you can actually go in and move them around. And if you didn't want to post it that day, but I did find it nice because when I'm busy, sometimes I forget to post and I'm like, oh geez, now I forgot to post, and now I missed that window, the 12 o'clock window or whatever. But now when I post them and they're regulated, they're automated, I don't have to think about it.
Well, you can just do some testing on your own and see what kind of responses you're getting with it. Because when you do it, it makes it much more obvious that you're marketing. And it's okay if you're trying to, really just attract the entrepreneurs because they'll be the ones that will get it. And maybe it'll make it more obvious that you're marketing. And then it may not be a bad thing that people know that you're doing that. But I would just test it and see. I did it for a while and then I just stopped doing it because I'm like, and I do skip a lot of times. Like I'm like, oh shoot, oh my gosh, it's already 2 o'clock and I forgot to do a noon post. So it just happens.
Got it. Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Sarah, could I make a comment about
Sure.
that?
Yeah.
So it doesn't show up on my phone, but it does show up when I'm on my main computer that I can schedule a post on Facebook, and it doesn't show that it's it's not Hootsuite or any of those. And so sometimes I do that like the night before. I'll do several during the day, but then I set my phone so I'm mindful that it's done it. So like it's done and it automatically does it.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm still present because, if someone comments, I'm there. It's just I already did that and took the time to do that like the night before. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is this on your fan page or?
No. Well, you can do it either or. You can do it on your personal page, and it didn't used to be there, but it is there now. So like when you write a post and you get it all written up in the very bottom corner, there's
I know.
like a little
I know
clock.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then you can schedule it, but it doesn't show up like Hootsuite, because if you do it by Hootsuite, then they know, you've pre-planned it. Where this one, it doesn't show that it's been pre-planned. And I found for me, I can do my posts, for the next day, because it's for me, I've been doing several like that. And because I'm posting on my personal page and I'm posting on my business page and I'm posting in my, my business group and my business builders group. So that's 4 things that I've got to post. And so for me, if I do that the night before, then that's worked for me, but then I'm present when it's happening. So
yeah, good. Yeah. I'm so used to doing it the other way that I always forget that it's there, and I do. I see it every time. Like, oh yeah, well no, I just wanted to go now, so I always do it for now.
Okay.
But yeah, you're totally right. So thank you for that.
Uh-huh.
And everybody, I may have a training coming up on Facebook groups. It won't be too quick though, but on how to recruit from a group. Okay. How to attract people to a Facebook group that you can create and then recruit right from there. So I know of some people who are having great success.
That would
doing
be
it that
really
way.
great. Because there's
Okay.
a group that I've been added to for natural ladies. It's called Natural Mama, and the biggest rule that the group has is no MLMs.
Mhm.
She's like, it's okay if you're in an MLM, but don't talk about it here or advertise it. But I have close friends in there that we have communicated through Messenger, like, hey, I saw your post and this is what I've used. Like, for example, with my hair is so crazy long, and I'm always sharing with people how to grow their hair with, the oils that I've used. And I feel safe in Messenger, but I don't know how to approach people that I'm not already friends with in real life. So that would be awesome.
Okay. Well, the training that I've done so far does teach you how to go into the group and message people and find a comment that somebody has commented on in a group and say, and then you private message them and say, hey, I saw your comment in the XYZ group about entrepreneurship and moving from, or like Robert Kiyosaki, moving from the employee to entrepreneur mindset. Have you made the jump yet? And you could start a conversation. That's how I've recruited a lot of people. Is by getting in that. So go back and look at the video training on where to find people and look at the section on groups, because that should give you some guidance. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But what I'm talking about is how you can create your own group and recruit people from the group.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that other group is owned by another lady, and I know her, but she doesn't want MLM conversations in the post. So I'm always very careful.
Okay. Very, very good. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit different. Okay. All right. Awesome. What else? Anybody else? Questions? Bernadette, welcome. Welcome to Social Media Recruiting 101. How are you? Wait, come on out. How are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm doing
Awesome.
well.
What's that?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's good to be here.
Awesome. Yeah, good to have you. How long have you been on?
Oh, maybe about 20 minutes.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, you're brand new, so I don't expect you to have questions yet.
No.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, anybody else? Questions?
I have a question about Canva, if that's okay.
Yes, sure.
I know how to go in. I watched your little video. It was great, by the way.
Okay.
Step by step. And I did some posts because one of the options is Facebook post. But sometimes I'm finding it hard to get a cover photo I like because they're never the right size. So is there a place in Canva for just a cover photo?
Oh, wait, you mean the long skinny one?
Yeah. Yeah, they're beautiful, but then they're in the wrong pixels, you know? Although I did hear you say a minute ago to go on Google and look up Facebook cover photos. I hadn't thought of that before. That might.
Yeah, so here, let me, I'll share my screen again. And
Sarah, I don't know if it would help, but I used the Facebook banner ad size for the ad, and then that was my cover photo. But I did have to adjust something the second time, and it fit for my page.
Yeah, is that Tara talking?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about in Canva?
Yeah, oh my God, I love it so much.
Yeah.
A few things.
Okay.
And,
all right, cool. So I'll show you a couple of things. Okay, so Sally, let's see.
Yeah, social media, that's the one.
Facebook ad, right? This one. Tara?
Yeah, I used that size, but what I had to do was recreate the same image and move my text. You can go to my page if you want to see. I moved the text that I put over an image, and I moved it down so it fit in the view. That was all.
Yeah, you have to drag it. Okay, you guys, I hope you guys all know how to do this, how to drag photos. Is somebody flushing a toilet? All right, this one, Tara?
Yeah. So that Where Is
Okay.
Your Paradise? It was originally cut off, so I had to redo it and move it down, just because the
Okay.
face of the head is, I guess, a little taller.
Yes. Okay. And you got to always be mindful of this, the lower left corner. Okay. So you can just, awesome. Okay. So Sally, let's say, like, what would you want a background to be? Just for example, Sally, like a beach or something. Let's do that. I'm just going to choose beach, and I'm going to look for free only.
Which I might do that. It doesn't give me the free onlys. I don't know.
Oh, well, you might have to get a subscription for like $5 a month or $10 a month or something.
Okay.
But you can but even if you don't have a paid subscription for Canva, the
Yeah.
free ones will still be interspersed through there.
Right.
So let's say you pick this one, okay?
Yeah.
So you might end up making it, oh shoot. Okay. You guys can't see Jing when I do Jing, right? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me just do this text. Okay, sometimes this is weird. Like there's title, subtitle, but it doesn't, I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't always show up for me in the first time I do it. So let's say you're gonna do this. I'm just grabbing one of these. It doesn't matter. I can change the font. Control A. Let's just say chase your dreams. And I'm gonna make that my thing. And I'm going to do my font. I'll make it a little bit smaller. I can stretch it out. Whoops. Okay. This is a work in progress. Here we go. Here we go. I can stretch it. And I'll probably change the font. I want this to appear all in one line. And I want to change the font style. So I have all these choices of font. Let's see, Brusher. Chase your dreams. And I could change the color if I want. Let me get this out of the way. I could make it white. Chase your dreams. And then I could go up to Jing. I don't know if you could see this on here because Jing wasn't always working. I could save it. Chase your dreams. I'm going to put it on this file. I have a file that's just for images. Okay, and then I could go to my wall and I could change the image. I'm not going to change it, but I'm going to just pretend I am. And so let's go to my image quotes, grab the photo, chase your dreams. So there it is, okay? And so what Tara's talking about, you can use the hand and you can drag your thing.
So how did you know to only take the top half of it?
Because I'll go back, because I've done it so many times.
Oh, okay.
So let's say I go back to this and I leave it here. Let's say I just leave it here and I grab this whole image. I know that it's a rectangle, not much of a square. So if I was to take this whole thing, watch what happens.
Yeah.
Chase your dreams too. Chase your dreams too. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's save it. I'll go back to Facebook, update the cover photo, upload, chase your dreams too. Okay, see, now it's way up there. So I can take my little hand and I can pull it down and I can still get it.
Okay. So it isn't too bad, but yeah, then it's a bit big. Okay. Well, that's good. I can play around.
But I could change, yeah, and you could change the font size and just play with it a little bit.
Smaller. Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
The other thing is that I'll show you, you could go to, on Google,
Said Google.
Facebook cover photos. Photo. And then I could go to these different places to get one. Here's a photo size helper. Okay, that's cool. But there's like one called Facebook cover photos, I thought. Or Facebook covers. My Facebook covers. And so you could, this is just one of them. And you could pick your scenery. See, now all these are going to be the right size just for Facebook. And so you could grab one of these images, take it over to Canva and upload it, and then put your code in there.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, you could upload it to Canva. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, so what you would probably do is you would take a screenshot of it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you would download it to your computer and then upload it to Canva.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So many things to learn.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn. Okay. What else did I want to, what other questions do you guys have? So this is like technically our last Q&A webinar, but I'm thinking that from time to time, I might just come back on anyway and do something, because I enjoy doing this with you guys. I hope you're getting good value out of it. Yay? Yes? Okay. All right, cool. So the Facebook group thing I want to do, but I need to do some more research on it before I train on it. And what else? What other questions do you have? Anybody? Oh my gosh, it's 25 minutes after the hour. Wow, that went fast. Okay. All right, you guys tired? Long day?
Hungry. Hungry.
Hungry, yes, I'm hungry too.
It's 6:30 where I am.
Yeah, it's 9:30 where I am.
Yeah.
I still need to eat. Elmer, can I unmute you? I'm gonna unmute you. Elmer? I didn't tell anybody I was calling on anybody. That's right. All right. I'm muted you. Genevieve, is there anything you want to say? I'm gonna unmute you. Hey, Genevieve.
Hey.
You're on. You're wandering.
I have to say I have not been very active lately, so it's harder to have questions when, yeah. when you
Okay,
haven't
all right.
been
Well,
very
okay,
active
that's fine.
at it, so.
That's okay. Is this helping?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I always find every little tidbit helpful for sure.
Okay. Awesome. Good. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. So when you have questions, you're good about posting them anyway, so. All right.
I don't really have a question, but I do want to let everybody know that's here that the Earl Nightingale video is slowly but surely just making me feel so much better about myself.
Oh, good.
Like, I'm washing dogs and cutting dog hair all day and listening to that over and over and over again. And I'm just like, I just feel so much better. And I started getting my boyfriend to listen to it. And actually, I used that recently with some of my new prospects. You have used the line, is there anything I can recommend you to do in the meantime? So when they say yes, I actually have been sending them the Earl Nightingale video and telling them to plan their life. So that's what I've been doing.
Awesome. Awesome. Very good.
Not gear it so much towards all of their thoughts towards the business and starting a new venture, but more along the lines of trying to change their mindset from the beginning. Because I wish I had done that, honestly.
Yeah, that's really good. Like, because the business that you guys are in, no matter what it is, it's always a vehicle to get where you want to go, right? It's just how you're going to get there. So what's really important is to focus on the goal that you have in front of you, and you're going to just power through whatever obstacles you come across along the way, because the goal is that important that you achieve. So very good. Okay. Also, you guys, want to let you know that if you want to refer people to this course, you can you write this down, please? It's write down socialmediarecruiting101.com. Okay, socialmediarecruiting101.com. And for every person you refer to the course who ends up buying it, you will get an extra 15-minute coaching session with me. They always end up longer, but you'll get a free coaching session with me. So if you refer like 10 people and 5 of them sign up, then that's like an hour and 15-minute free one-on-one coaching session. Okay, for Facebook or traditional prospecting or whatever you want to do, or mindset coaching, that kind of stuff. So I want to be able to give something back to you guys for doing that. Okay. The other thing I want to tell you is that just last week, the price of the course came back down because there's so much competition now in the space. So the course is now $297. So for any of you who paid $397, what we're going to do is offer you either $100 off, like if you'll get a free month coaching of Elite Coaching, or you could have a free coaching session with me, a 50-minute coaching session with me, or $100 off an upcoming live event. Okay. So Tara, I think you got it. And I also think Elmer got it too.
I'm more excited about it being cheaper for my people. like, yay, they can get it faster.
Yeah, so it's $297, and if people want to do 2 or 3 payments, they could do it that way. But just let them know that, yeah, they can do it. So refer people. I would love that. Okay. Anything else? Anybody?
I just want to say that along with listening to Earl Nightingale every day, I was also listening to this one video from Tony Robbins, Habits That Will Change Your Life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's over an hour, but I've been listening to that almost daily with the Earl Nightingale. So both of them every day, plus Lisa Nichols, anything from her.
She's awesome.
Yeah, and I just noticed that as each day was going by, I was just having more and more peace, and I just needed it. I just needed more of that. So the one from Tony Robbins with Earl Nightingale, because they both say the same thing but in different ways, and so it's just when you hear the same thing but from other sources, it's so good. It feels so good because it really puts in you like, it's true. This is so true, you know?
Yeah, that's amazing. Awesome. Thank you. I wrote it down so I can go take a look at it. And even like things that you guys hear from Tom when he does his coaching, you might hear the same thing from me, but in a different way. So it'll hit you differently from me than it will from Tom. And sometimes you'll resonate more with Tom and sometimes more with me or whatever, or somebody else. And you could hear something 15 times and you finally hear it from some other person at just the right time. You're ready to receive it. And then it hits you. You're like, oh my gosh, that totally makes sense. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. Oh yeah, you guys, Tom Bilyeu, make sure you look him up. And Earl Nightingale, do that every day. Post in the group, in the Facebook group, and refer people. And what else? I love you guys. I'm so happy you guys are like diving into this stuff and you're doing the Earl Nightingale. It will transform your life. I know that it will. And it will make your recruiting on Facebook so much easier, definitely. So yeah, go through the videos a couple times because you'll hear things differently. The second time you watch them or third time you watch them, you'll pick up new things. And what else? Anything else? Anybody? No? Okay. Oh, Elizabeth, you're frozen. Oh, there you are. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. If you have more questions, just post them in the group or send me a message. As much as possible, when you have questions about how to handle a situation, it's best if you post them right in our social media recruiting group because whatever question you have, other people probably have the same question. Okay. Occasionally, if it's a more sensitive issue or you need more privacy, then private message me. That's fine too. Okay. All right, everybody. So I'm going to close out the meeting for tonight. You guys have an awesome night, and we'll see you soon. Okay. Bye.
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 Bye. Thank you.
Bye. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll see. How about getting the recording on?
Genevieve, are you from Saskatchewan?
Yes, I am.
Oh, hi. Okay. Well, fellow Canadian. There's just not a ton of us.
How did you know that?
Well, she's been on the Elite call, the Genevieve from Saskatchewan, and I just didn't know.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wow, is the accent that different? Like, okay.
He looks Canadian. Yeah, not really. Well, hi, I'm from British Columbia. I don't know whether you do that or not, Victoria, but yeah. Anyways, hi.
Elizabeth is from Canada too.
I remember you from Elite Call.
I'm in Ontario, but I'm actually from New Jersey. So I'm American, but I live in Ontario.
Oh, Elizabeth, your post about the Entenmann's treats or cakes or whatever they were, that was perfect. That kind of a post. You did a post, you got this special treat from New Jersey. Like that was hilarious because anyway, it was really funny. So that was a good post.
Thanks.
Okay. All right, everybody. Good night. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
FMAN, Ontario.